Okay, so commentary on Cane Bay Beach. What you think, babe?
It was alright, I guess.
I mean, it was alright. We saw a couple fish. We saw a couple blue parrotfish. We saw some type of big white fish. I saw some type of it was something flat. It was like white and it looked flat like a stingray, but like without the stingray, but it did have a tail. So like a ray non-sting, a safety ray. I don't know. But we really did see, like, you see people rave about, oh, Cane Bay is the best place to snorkel, this, that, and the other. They said we was gonna see turtles, we gonna see all different types of marine life. I ain't see all of that. And honestly, I think they just hype it up because this is the Caucasian beach. This is the most Caucasian people I have seen the entire time we've been in St. Croix combined. Like, they're all at the beach together. So I think this is just like their safety zone, so like they hype it up for each other so that they can all come here, which I'm not mad at. Like, you have to have community. Everybody deserves to have a sense of community, so I'm not mad at that. But I would say probably the best beach that we've been to, and that we like the most, there's two of them: Sandcastle Beach and Rainbow Beach on the west side. Now, typically, those are beaches that the locals go to. So that might be why they're not hyped up as much. But we saw the majority of the marine life that we, was really interested in. That was the Sandcastle. Yeah. Which I think is technically called Dorsche Beach. And then Sandcastle is the name of the hotel that's there. Sandcastle's by the beach. And then I really like Rainbow Beach as well. They got water sports and everything over at Rainbow, so you can go and do jet skiing and kayaking and all that. So that's really cool. But again, mostly locals going there. So I'm gonna say, unless you're gonna go diving, and buy the diving gear and all that, and like go way far out, I ain't really seen too much, fam. And honestly, the coral was mostly dead. It was mostly dead. But like over at Dorsche Beach, the coral was alive. There's a whole bunch of fish swimming down there, different kinds of fish, different schools of fish. Yeah, I think that's the best one. So the next time we snorkel, we will be going there. Cane Bay, y'all can have it. I'm good. The waves here, though, Miles was just like, but I did like the big waves. The waves here were kind of fun. So if you want to do, you want to jump in the waves, you want to boogie board, you want to do anything like that, Cane Bay is probably the way to go. Over on the west side, the beach is more calm. The waves, there's really not big waves like that. This had like big crashing waves, which are very beautiful to look at, and they're kind of fun, to jump into and play in and stuff. So if you want to do that, then Cane Bay is probably the way to go. It's my last day with the boy. The boy is going back to Arizona today. So this will be the point in the trip where I actually become a solo traveler. A little bit sad about it, but such is life. We're here at the airport now, and honestly, it's a little bit jumping in here. I'm surprised that it's all these people. We haven't moved to a new status where the island is open yet, so I'm not really sure where everybody going. Like, I've come up to the airport a lot of times recently to pick up a rental car and everything, and it was not jumping like this. So I don't know why it's cracking. Look at this. Oh, and these chickens. But it is popping. Okay, so hello? There's nobody here to check us in. What's happening? What? I swear these islands be on the most amount of mess ever. Like, for real, where's the person that's supposed to be checking us in? I don't know what's happening right now. The security guy right here is telling me that the flight is closed. There's a guy back here arguing with the cops. I don't know what's happening. No, I booked through American Airlines, and I haven't gotten any notification that the flight is canceled or like, what the hell? I mean, luckily ours is not an emergency flight. Like, he can fly tomorrow, but it's just. And it's only the 3 o'clock flight, right? There's not another one today, I don't think.
I don't know how many American flights today.
Okay.
They have 2, so I don't know.
Lord. All right, well, I'll just wait down there until she's done with this guy, and then we'll figure it out.
When you stand in line,
yeah. Okay. Okay. Ciao. This dude right here is pissed off. He has been like yelling and arguing with the cops and everything. And guess what? He ain't get shot yet. You know why? Cops black. So they just, you know, they talking to him. They de-escalating him. Look, he pissed off. They calming him down. He not in the back of a cop car yet. Nobody put they knee on his neck or nothing. He just get to express his frustration and whatever, and they just talking to him calmly, you know, like professionals. Okay, so here's the situation. So apparently, oh, I was taking a whole video about it. Sorry. Okay, so the situation is the 90 minutes. First of all, it's 90 minutes that you got to be here before the flight, but they don't play with that 90 minutes.
They really don't.
So,
like, even if you're 30 minutes over.
Right. So we got here 60 minutes before the flight, which, considering the fact that this is a little ass airport, is well enough time to get through security. But
recommended to check in 3 hours.
It's a recommended. Ain't nobody about to be.
No, but it also says it's required check in at least 90 minutes.
Oh, see, I ain't know about all that. So they have a required 90 minutes check-in. If you do not get here within that 90-minute window, so his flight was at 3 o'clock. We got here at 2 o'clock. Well enough time, in my opinion. But since we didn't get here about 1:30, they closed the flight. So he could not check in at all. As a matter of fact, we got here at like 1:50 something. So basically we were 20 minutes after the preferred check-in time. So they was not playing with us. They said, no, you can rebook for tomorrow. What you mean? So
yeah, they're kind of savage with that. Black people don't play.
Listen, they was like, you better be here. And it's crazy because everybody is on island time here. But then when it comes to them flights, you want us to be like Johnny on the spot. You done got me totally conditioned to the fact that I can stroll up late. And then I stroll up to the airport late. They're like, you tried it. So, we are going to, babe, we can cross right here so we can get to the car. We are going to finish our snorkel day. So we were going snorkeling and then we came here. I just wanted to have, one more, beach day with my baby before he left. And so we're gonna go ahead and get some lunch, and then we're gonna go to Sandcastle. We can go to Sandcastle Beach, which is like our favorite one. Teriyaki wings. So we're gonna get some teriyaki wings. Well, he gonna get some. I don't even eat chicken, but. And then we're gonna have us a fun little beach day or whatever for our last little day, and then he'll just leave tomorrow. So that's fine by me. I mean, luckily this is not an emergency flight. It's not a situation where he had to be gone tomorrow. So we can take one more day. Sometimes God just, he be like, go ahead, take one more day. Okay, daddy. So that's what we're gonna do. All right, so since Miles is not leaving out today, we decided to go ahead back to our favorite spot. Sandcastle Beach Cafe. So we're gonna go ahead over there. Hopefully they'll still serve us, because the beach technically closes at 4 o'clock. But I'm kind of like, how you gonna tell me what time a public beach gonna close though? Like 4 o'clock though on a weekend, bruh. So you know damn well we're gonna get our food real quick and we're gonna take our booty over to the beach. And it's 3:30 something right now, but you're not about to tell me that in 20 minutes I gotta get off the beach. Like, that's not even about to happen. This is nature. I'm a child of God. God owned everything, so therefore I own the beach. Hello? All right. So we are back. There's Miles. But yeah, we about to go down here with the peoples. You know, with the melanoids. We about to go down here and enjoy the beach with them. Because I like this beach so much better. Look how pretty it is out here. All them brown people in the water. Talking about black people don't swim. Somebody lying. We definitely do swim. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get in this water while it's still beautiful. And then we're gonna eat afterwards and live our best life. Alright, so I'm gonna definitely just go ahead and say I like this reef fest. We like this reef fest. So I don't know why people be going through all of this about, you know, Cane Bay, because this beach is much better. So one of the things that I like about this beach is you don't have to go far out at all in order to see the fish. Like, immediately when you walk out, like calf deep, the fish are just right there. And number one, the fish are really curious, so you don't have to go find them. They just like swim up to your feet like, say, bruh, what these toes doing, bruh? So they'll peck your toes. Like, what you doing with these toes, bruh? So the other thing is, over here the water is really clear. Like, you can see down to the bottom of the water a lot better than at some of the other beaches. I really like that. There seems to be more fish activity in the reefs over here. The little reefs over at Cane Bay, maybe it's because there's so many people out there diving or whatever, I don't know, but they're not as nice. And there's not the same diversity of fish life in there. So we saw big fish, little fish, bluefish. We seen a school of octopi. No, they weren't octopi. They were squid. We saw a shoal of squid. Oh, our food is here. Look at God. Hold on, I'll be back. Well, y'all, I'm back from dropping Miles off at the airport. So he's on his way back to Phoenix right now. So it's just me at the crib now, just alone with my thoughts in this black tip process. And man, I got a lot of them. I got a lot of them. This process has been rewarding, but also very challenging. Very, very challenging. And I think I'll talk about that in a separate video. Where I kind of talk about how we romanticize and we're like totally infatuated with the idea of moving out of the country or the idea of a black sit. And then there's a lot of moving parts that can make it extremely stressful. If you ever move cross country, you know how extremely stressful that is. Well, add on moving across an ocean and maybe with your partner and maybe not, and then with teenagers who come with their own set of just bullshit, let's be clear. And yeah, it's a bear. So I'm going in here and sit down with my thoughts and try to coherently put it all together so that I can chat with y'all about this in transparency, and just check for my next video so we can like get into it. Thank y'all for watching my journey. Thank y'all for being with me during this black sit process. God bless.